Okay, so here we are, back in Autopsy Simulator. Thank you guys, by the way, for the views. I didn't think I was going to get that many views. I'm going to turn this down a little. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, thank you guys. And I did see that comment. Necrologium, I believe. I'm gonna look it up. It's not out yet, but it does look like something that would be fun to play. So I'll definitely keep an eye on that one. All right, so let's dive back into it. See who dared enter our home when we were gone. Yeah. Let's get into this.
Who the fuck did this? I don't have anything valuable. Money. They must have stolen the money.
Trinket bucks. Wait,
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I think you need your meds, bruh.
What am I supposed to do now? Great. That's all I need. Fuck!
Oh no.
What if it was Red Pete? Where?
Oh,
I need my pills.
baby, where's
I
your
can't get my
bathroom?
thoughts together.
Is this the bathroom? Okay. I know I looked around, but
Why
I
did
have
the
a
neighbors
very
not
bad-
report anything?
Do you think it was the neighbors?
I'm calling Steven.
Steven. Can't walk over a coat hanger. Heaven forbid.
Steven?
Now, Jack, I told you I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything? Have you called the police yet?
No, I don't think so. Anyway,
Because
no one
logically,
contacted me.
calling the
As for
brother-in-law.
the police?
Yeah.
I'm calling right now, officer.
All right. Do you want
Oh,
me to head
yeah.
around? Look for any trace evidence?
God, he was a cop. Yes.
I don't know. No, I guess not.
Sir.
Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
Are you sure? Because it's no trouble at all.
I think
Have
so.
him come over.
I'm sorry. I just
No.
wanted to calm down a bit.
Sweet
I don't know.
Pete.
That's probably some stupid joke.
No.
Only money was stolen.
No.
From Alice's box? Oh, fuck. Listen, I can come over.
Yes.
I have the key.
Yes.
I'll drop by, do
Good.
what I need to do, and you go get some sleep.
Good.
No,
Yes.
Don't trouble yourself. Lately, I've been just so tired and distracted. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to close the apartment door on my way to work. If anything else is missing, I'll let you know and call the police.
All right.
Screw that.
Just make sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me know. Whoever did this may be watching you.
I don't think anyone is dumb enough to come back.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack. If you need anything, call me.
I promise I will. Thanks, Stephen. Sorry to bother you again. I've just been all over the place lately.
That's one way
It's
to
not
put
a problem. Good night, Jack.
Jack.
Right. I guess I should clean this shit up.
Call
Where to start?
have him come over. Oh my gosh.
There you go. To be honest, I could leave it like this.
Oh my gosh. No, it bothers me. But it bothers me more that you're like, oh, I don't need to have the police come over. Somebody broke into my home.
I'm glad this didn't break.
Sure? Sure? How the... Oh. So I guess I'm just not picking up everything. Okay, that kind of does bother me. But, sure.
Maybe I could barricade the door with it. I should pack this thing away. I have no interest in DIY at the moment.
I mean, we're kind of
Alice's
DIY.
family should really have some of these. That's enough for now. Jeez, I'm exhausted. I'll get the rest in the morning. That's enough. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. You sleep with your shoes on. I forgot. That's a very dark photo. Okay, no, I'm just like, everything I think is
I'm
right.
gonna be late for work again.
I think the bodies are gonna be okay. That's a nice shirt. I think the
Got my
corpses.
keys, got my files. Check.
Just gonna say that right now. Keys.
Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
Yeah, that's a. I'll keep shutting this door. You know, they look kind of like the red
I feel like it takes me
pills
forever to finish these things.
from Frambo.
Time to go.
Okay.
Remember to close the door properly, Jack.
I did. I know
I'll
I
ask the
did.
neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
And I love how we just don't lock the door. Yeah. That's just weird. That's even weirder.
I wonder if Ridley fixed the coffee machine.
If he didn't, I will slap him. How about that? Oh, I thought that was a figure standing there. I was like, okay.
Maybe a bit optimistic. I'd better grab a coffee on the way.
I know I've said it before, but I hate how filthy everything is. I don't.
I'm exhausted. I wonder who Steven brought in today.
Yes. Ridley!
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. No, he's not here yet? No, I'll do without him.
Ridley! Ridley! Okay.
I hope he... Oh, come on. He was too lazy to even wheel the gurney to the autopsy room.
Ridley! I'll deal with you later, okay, baby? I'm sorry, but I gotta handle this.
Almost there.
That was a lovely laugh, though.
Now for the tough part.
Ugh.
Body needs to be moved.
Okay, okay. We can do it.
Where's Ridley when you need him?
We can do it. We got this. Right? We got this. We can do it. See?
Alright.
I said
I
we
just
could do
need
it.
some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work.
What is this? Oh, wow. I haven't seen one of these in like, oh my gosh, my school days, which have been a while. But
I'm going to need my tape recorder for this.
where is the tape recorder? Is it on this desk? Hello, tape recorder.
Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hanman.
Okay.
I begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe.
Oh. Okay.
It's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35. Found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea. Reported missing for a week.
Oh no.
Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange, and at one point had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
It's the Cecil Museum all over again.
It is also known that the deceased was
Hotel,
diagnosed
sorry.
with affective
Museum.
bipolar disorder. Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common law partner, Richard Benson, professional truck driver.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. I had an uncle who was a professional truck driver.
The
wears
last
on them.
person who had contact with the deceased was her partner. Harper's last message read as follows: "I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh." Nice one.
Okay.
Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties and subsequent brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around.
So, wait. Can I point something out? None of these shapes are the
I
same
proceed to open
shape
the bag
as
and check the
this.
state of decomposition of the corpse.
So, like, what? There's a discrepancy already, but you know, sure. What? And none of them at all are two-story. They're all one-story. Like, this technically wouldn't count as a two-story because of how it is. So I think that's just, like, too close together. But, like, either way, it still doesn't match up because this is more square.
The most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water.
Yeah, make me...
Okay,
Oh,
that could have been worse.
yeah.
I carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to damage the skin. The deceased was found. One shoe was missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks.
Camera. But yeah, like, those houses just don't
Definitely
match
the first thing that stands
anything.
out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism.
Sorry, wrong buttons. Okay, and...
The skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole
Yep.
body is extremely pale.
Also, due to water. Why are you not... Come on.
There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater.
That makes sense. That looks weird, but I mean, sure.
It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
Okay.
The so-called washerwoman's skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
Interesting, interesting.
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove.
Also interesting. Are these
There are
abrasions?
some obvious scratches on the skin.
Where else? Right there.
Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased.
Looks like mud. Yeah, it looks like mud.
So, after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this.
Okay. We work now.
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, Magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
What?
Today's date. The deceased was clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided. Where to start? There are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
I mean, there's also the fact that she was in...
We see thick white foam in the mouth of the deceased, resulting from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning.
Okay.
The spots have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism. Yep, pretty typical. Liver mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins. No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails.
Interesting.
Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture.
I've honestly never heard that particular
That's probably enough to indicate it. I'd better note that down in the records.
Washerwoman's.
Marks found on the neck and foaming at the mouth are typical signs of drowning people. Those abrasions appear relatively fresh. No healing or scarring is visible. Hands heavily wrinkled from submersion in water, typical washerwoman's skin. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this liver mortis. Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins.
Oh, yeah.
Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident. In this case, the question is, was drowning an accident or of suicidal intent? Maybe it's just an abrasion, or maybe the result of a fight and being pushed into a well. Fortunately, the skin on the hands didn't fall off, otherwise I'd have trouble identifying the deceased. Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. Liver mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates. However, this is not the case here. A simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep hole with no way out. That's all for now. Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct. The suitcase with the fingerprint equipment should be around here somewhere.
Ah, there's the suitcase.
Oh, here it is. The fingerprint sheet should always be checked. Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible.
Oh, okay.
If the body of the deceased is well preserved, fingerprinting is similar to that of a living person.
But it's not that well preserved.
With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads of the fingers tends to shrink. To remove these shrinkages, a mixture of glycerin or air is used.
I will point out, and ma'am, I don't
I'm going
mean
to
any...
conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her.
But your hands aren't exactly in the best
Glycerin
position.
is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger. The
Oh.
substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
Okay. 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 I think I know my way around needles, considering I have to use them daily, but nah.
Now I take a brush Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
Okay. Okay. Brush the
I think it's enough. I'm getting fingerprint samples.
Okay.
In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print.
Oh. That's great to know. Okay.
I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
For some reason, he didn't want to grab it, but, you know, it's cool. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Button and...
Oh.
Once the data uploads, I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer.
Okay.
Great. The data is there. Click upload. Now, go through the database and find a matching print. Expect possible hours of fun.
Drag all comparable points, so...
One more. Analyze button.
Sorry, your computer is slower than mine.
And we have a result. Everyone has a story to tell, even if it's just a police record. So, as predicted, the deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd. That went smoothly. I'll print this out and attach it to the medical records.
Oh my, she has quite a record. It's still sad that she died. Where's the printer?
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything.
Oh,
but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work. Great. Now I can go back to my inspection. I'm adding the name of the deceased. I'll start the internal examination by taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick.
Go on. Sorry. My bad. I need, this.
If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swallowed water fighting for her life, and then diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the body. In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope. I'm sure that these algae traces will be found in the samples taken from the well where police found the body.
That makes sense.
Now I need to adjust the knobs properly, and place the diatom in the center of the slide. Diatoms are single-celled microscopic algae. I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance.
I don't know how to do this. Okay, so...
The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see the apertures. No, I'm finally starting to see something here. Nah, too much. No, I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens. And perfect.
Oh, hello.
Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus.
There we go. Okay. Verify. I don't know what I'm verifying.
And perfect.
Okay, sir.
The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
This is not.
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. And perfect.
So what? Okay.
As expected, We find the aforementioned algae in the solution. Their upper part, epitheca, which overlaps the lower, hypotheca, is clearly visible. The presence of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious.
I'm wondering if she went to go,
Since there were diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis.
Okay.
I can finally get to the practical part.
The practical part.
I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion here.
He says as I start. I wonder if you do it too fast on this one. Okay. Now. It looks like there's something moving in there.
You can immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition, all internal organs are very congested. I proceed to remove the rib cage. It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted on the lungs.
Oh, dang.
So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatoms. If diatoms were only present in the lungs, this would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way. Now, I remove the lungs and proceed to their examination. Taking the lungs in my hand, I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs, and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs.
Yeah.
The emphysema itself.
Wow.
It's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning.
Okay. Mark the damage. Locking it up still. Okay.
Corpses found in water are worth examining with a tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
Bucket. Bucket. Hi, Dante. Oh, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Are you Ridley? You're not Ridley.
I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this.
I'm sorry, I guess? I like cut him off when he was in the middle of having an attack.
Historically, the lung float test is used to detect infanticide.
Hold on, I want to check something because, there was one more thing. I don't know, I just feel safer. I shouldn't, because, you know, I'm seeing dead people! But, I don't know where he went. Sorry, my cat decided to come in.
The water should be at room temperature.
I don't know where he went.
That's enough.
Okay.
To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there is air in the lungs. And speaking of lungs, everything is ready to bring them here.
Let's go get the lungs.
Oh, Jesus.
Ma'am? 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 Are you okay? Are you okay?
Of course. Such a study isn't without flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts. Gases released during decomposition could also give a false result.
Okay. You stay there now. You hear? I'll come back with these.
In this case, however, it's about something else. Namely, the amount of fluid in the lungs.
Okay.
To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water.
Okay.
And wait to see if they fall, or if they will float on the surface.
Okay. Plop. Oh.
Just as I assumed, the lungs collapsed easily.
excuse me while
Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer, so further investigation is needed.
Ridley, you here yet? Got lungs on a platter. Okay, ma'am. Don't mind me. I'm just going to finish your dissection.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased.
Okay.
You can hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through.
Not really, but I don't know why this is taking. This isn't wanting to go as quickly as I'd like.
The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although small hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the surface.
Okay.
All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope. If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not false positive due to possible contamination.
I have to do this all over again.
The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
Okay, so let's... There.
I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance.
There we go. There
Great.
we go.
This one, it's not a dirty lens, and perfect.
Okay, so we're searching for the diatoms. I'm looking. Oh!
As expected. In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible. There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them.
Yeah, this looks more like, 25
I'll
at
make
least.
a note of all this. So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning. Well, the procedure requires me to check everything anyway.
Okay.
So, I move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the heart, and then remove it for inspection. Strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis of the organ can be seen at first glance. Apart from that, no signs of a heart attack or other heart disease.
Ooh. That's good.
I move on to the next organ. This time, it's the liver. It's immediately apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself. The beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas. I transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
Okay. We're cutting. Getting close to the side there, ain't ya?
The cross-section clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci.
Okay.
I must admit that this is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased. Harper enjoyed drinking so much that she might not have lasted a few more years.
About to ask if you were a heavy drinker.
I move on to the stomach. I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
So.
It
Okay.
looks very turbid. I'll see what happens after spinning, but that's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's enlarged, probably full of putrid gases.
Ooh.
I transfer it to the board and carefully open it, checking the contents.
Should I be wearing a mask? I feel like I should be wearing a mask.
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this task smells.
Yeah. Jack, I feel like you're not wearing a mask. I'm almost there. Come on. Come on. And Habuski.
Okay. The stomach is full of fluid and unidentified organic matter, which is probably leftover food. So let's check the diatoms. Again. But in a centrifuge for a change.
No.
The problem with examining drowned people is being able to show whether the death was due to drowning or whether something else contributed to the death. Cramp, heart attack, drugs, homicide, or some accident. Such an analysis requires viewing from different angles and a careful interpretation of the collected data, including those from the field. That's why it's so important to collect as many samples as possible. Unfortunately. Okay, this is one last little sample. Now set.
And we're going to change. No, it's not barbiturates. There we are. Diatome. So 3525. 3525. 3525. 3. 35? 25? 3. Give me that sample.
Done. I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from the police. I'm certain the analysis will show similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well.
You know, 3. I remember it's 3 specifically.
Let me think. 3 milliliters should be fine.
Okay. 3. And or not.
Okay.
There we go.
Now it's the chromatograph's turn.
I keep forgetting how to play. It's fine. What am I looking at?
Yes. The water sample matches the one provided by the police.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's exactly what it says right here.
Well, the results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
So I guess she drowned? I guess.
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway patency of interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea. I'm moving to the board for further inspection.
I don't see nothing stuck. But he's the professional, not me.
I dissect the trachea and open the organ. Inside, I find a wedding ring. This is interesting. Let me look at it.
No.
Based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring. Quite standard from the outside. There's an engraving inside.
It says 1909.
What
13.
the fuck? But this is my ring. Alice's ring.
Oh no.
But how did it? But this should be at home.
It's okay.
I have it.
It's okay, sweetie. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. We're getting your pills. 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 Go away!
Where are my messages? Christ! Please help me go away.
Okay. Take your pills. Breathe.
I have to check the apartment. It can't be.
Okay. It's okay. What? No. Okay. I guess we don't finish?
Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley!
What's all the ruckus?
I need to go home. Immediately.
What? Now?
I have to. Have you seen anyone here this morning? Anybody suspicious?
Oh, there was no one. Dorothy was, but only for a moment, then she left. What's wrong with you, Hammond?
Okay.
I'm psychotic.
What about the
He needs a
corpse?
therapist.
Come back, I promise.
He needs therapy. This.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my gosh. He is not good to drive. I don't think he should drive, but okay.
I have to check this out.
I really worry about this gentleman's mental health.
This.
Jack.
Please be there.
It's okay.
Can't be your wedding ring.
Okay. It's okay, Jack. Oh.
It's not here. It's not.
Who?
I need to go.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna call him. We're calling him. Somebody.
This is sick.
It's okay. It's okay.
Come on, Steven. Pick up the fucking phone.
What's up, man?
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that. I don't know. I was jittering. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know, but that's not the worst of it.
Calm down, Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't know what's going on. You think Red Pete wants revenge? He's playing with me. Huh? I knew it. I knew it from the beginning this was going to happen. I didn't make it up.
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't leave the apartment. I'll be with you right away, okay? I'm on my way.
What sane person would do something like that? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Steven? Don't leave me, man. Come on.
He said he's coming over, Jack. Calm down.
God,
Calm down. Calm down. Oh, you do not need a drink, sir.
I need a drink.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to tidy, okay? Because drinking in your situation is not a good idea. Okay, so something else. Student else we're doing well. Interesting. Oh. Wait, I don't recall this being over here.
Jesus. What's going on?
You're mixing alcohol with psychiatric medication, which is never a good thing, sir.
Just one.
Steve, please show up soon. Just please show up soon, Steven.
Yep.
Put on your lights and zoom over here.
Jesus.
Are those pictures?
Okay.
Why is he... I mean, that wasn't enough alcohol to knock him out.
Yep.
Unless he can't handle alcohol.
Okay.
But considering how much he drinks... Okay! Well, so... apparently... it could have been this Red Pete who I think murdered his wife.
These reports will kill me one
So,
day.
I'm gonna continue this next week. I have things I have to get done today, unfortunately. Life, you know. But yeah, I'm just... wow. Just wow. I honestly was not expecting the wedding ring and the trachea. I wasn't expecting it to be his wife's wedding ring, to be precise, because when I saw the wedding ring, I was like, oh, it must have been her, trucker husband, ex-husband, or whatever. And nope, it was his dead wife's ring, so yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next week, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out more to this mystery! Bye! Have a good one.